Hello and welcome to episode 24 of our Orlghelovar campaign. In the last episode, we had some trouble with the mages. They were not too thrilled when we decided to put a very heavy tax on the price of Dame's tier, and now we are kind of at a crossroads point. We beat the rebellion, right? We smashed the mages down, and now we get to decide how we want our country to be shaped moving forward. We could either go for letting the mages become strong, we could kick the mages out completely, or we could attempt to try and bring the mages and the artificers together in one, which would make us to where we have +1 astral unrest, plus 20% stab cost, and plus 50% idea cost. And I asked you guys in the comments which one you thought that I should go for, and it was unanimous. I'm pretty sure it was unanimous. You want me to attempt the impossible, spend a bunch of money, and get the negative effects, which, you know what? Fair enough. We're playing as dwarves. Existence is pain. I avoided the Serpent's Rot, so I need a punishment for daring to not have as painful of a dwarf game. So we are going to go ahead and attempt the impossible here and try and integrate the mages into our country without empowering them. But we will see how that goes, because it could go bad. It could go bad, but maybe we see something cool happen. We'll go ahead and take Diplotech here, since we can do that. There is nothing left for us to colonize, I believe. I think we have... Oh, just kidding. I forgot about Old Hole. Sneaky little Old Hole. Always a tricky one. Knows its way out. So let's go ahead and send some troops up there to colonize them. As for today, I would like to move into the Deep Woods more. We just got out of a war with Silent Blade, where we made our first little entrance in, and I think our next target is clearly going to be Barmund. They are getting rolled by Astaire, so I think it is a great time for me to build up a spy network on them. On top of that, we have some rebels we're dealing with here. And I would like to go to war with Kumarkand, though that does bring us into a war with Elysna. So I'd rather wait the 2 years to go to war with Elysna directly. And then we can go at Kumarkand, because they're guaranteeing them. And this time, maybe I remember to force them to break that. And then it'll be much easier. So let's go ahead and move our troops into position to deal with Elysna. The first war with them wasn't too bad. Honestly, we kind of smashed them. We'll see if we can get lucky like that again. Because we didn't really have to fight them, because they went and fought our ally mostly. All right, let's go ahead and get I kind of want a production guy here, or even like a missionary strength guy. We'll try for a missionary strength. Yep, there you are. I'll go ahead and get you to level 5. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And there we go. The Harvey Limb Dam is finally completed. Our efforts bear fruit. We finished a new stage in construction. So, Furin Yalin, which is right here, now has plus 10 local trade power, plus 20% production efficiency, plus 100% state maintenance, plus 1 yearly prestige. We gain 50 prestige, 100 splendor, and we have finished the construction of the dam, which I believe increases our... Or the dam will accelerate the natural growth of our holds. Okay, so it doesn't increase dig time, but it does mean that our holds will naturally develop faster. Because if you don't know, Dwarven holds do naturally develop, even if you don't click the button, which is pretty nice to have. I mean, it's very nice to have. We'll go ahead and have Edict of Absolutism going. I do have claims on Elysna. That's pretty good. Let's go ahead and deal with that. These are our Artificer troops, so we can throw them into this army, probably. Choose the middle one. Wondrous indeed. Awesome. Yeah, I will go ahead and give you manpower. Artificer capacity is fine. You could use some more cannons, to be honest with you. Yeah, you know what? We'll build a couple more cannons. There we go. Things are getting cored up. I will take Miltech early. Like, we could choose to develop. I could have waited till the year tick too. It's fine. But the new units sound like a very good thing to me. So we can go for Steelcoat Infantry or the Grudge Settlers. Now, Grudge Settlers does have more offensive fire and more morale, more offensive morale. Meanwhile, the Steelcoat Infantry have more defensive pips. But we are not playing defensively. We are going on the offense. So we're going to go for the Grudge Settlers. A new generation of adventurers means a new generation of veterans and new faces to fight for the same grudges of old. As the Skullcrusher brigades begin to retire, the unsettled grudges of the last remnants of the Reclamation spurred new blood to form independent units of mercenary adventurers, continuing the Skullcrusher's role in the battlefield, wielding firearms laced with incendiary agent. It is said that as the corpses of our enemies smolder, retribution for past transgressions grows ever closer to being fully paid. All right. And then we also got new Cav, but we don't use Cav, so It's whatever. All right. Liza has been building a spy network. Our ally wants money. That's fine. We want to start building a spy network here. Vertical Skomdir. Ooh, okay. So you are dug to the next level. Do I want to build anything else here? Yeah, I should probably upgrade the buildings and stuff. Probably a decent idea. We can go ahead and get a claim here as well. How long do I have until the Elysna War? Like a year. Not even a year. They do have a teleporty bit, though, and I would like to own the teleporty bit. I'm afraid that Astaire will take it, is the problem. It doesn't look like they want it. All right, well, we'll just wait for the Elysna War, then we'll see where we go from there. All right, let's send you down south. We'll send you two down as well. The future of science. All right, so what should we go upon next? Do we already hit our limits? Up the glass production, perfectionize in detail, or open the envelope? Perfectionize in detail. Because that was one that I saw last time, so it feels like a good thing to do. Alright. Death of a merchant. The state needs the money. We need the money so badly. I need that money for things. For stuff and things. Like universities everywhere. Because we should definitely have those. Thank you. Makes our development much cheaper. Alright, wait a couple of months here, and then we'll be good to go at Elysna. As long as they don't ally, like the command or something, then we'll be good. Adventurers wanted, okay, we convert another thing. Cool. Keep on converting. Yep, it's people in Old Hole, whatever. Does not matter. Ooh. We got spark drive rifles. The spark drive is something of an icon. First invented by gnomish artificers on the island of Nimscod, the spark drive uses Dame's Deer and lightning elemental essence to fire bolts of lightning, similarly to a musket firing balls. These immediately caught the eye of any being interested in artificery or military technology due to their extreme range. The upper limits have not been determined, though they are certainly high. In pinpoint accuracy, both achievements which modern conventional firearms cannot match. These firearms are, as one can expect, very difficult to acquire. Any state that is capable of producing these rifles is very careful to not let the secret slip. In any case, our artificers have been able to piece together sufficient in order to create these magnificent weapons for our own state. Though they are not enough for mass use, specialized war artificer teams will be able to make use of them with confidence until they can be further produced. Alright, well, spark drive rifles are very, very good. We only have 17 artificer units, so I'm not sure it's even worth putting them in, but they are like really, really good. It's one of the best ones for war. Where are you? Yeah, it gives you plus 20% land fire damage. Very, very strong. Very, very strong. We will go ahead and keep researching though. If we do end up wanting to use that, then we can kind of look at that at a later date. All right, Elysna, hello. You have 209,000 troops. I'm really not too worried about it. All right, let's go after Sad Sir, which I believe is... No. Go after this. Yeah. All right, I could call in Segdir again if I really wanted to. I will. Last time Segdir suffered, so this time they will probably suffer again. But I'd rather them suffer than me, so yeah. I suppose that's just the way it's going to be. All right, you go to there, you go to there, you go to there, you go to here. You go ahead and get all of this stuff occupied. I'm being very greedy in this opening move, but I think they're kind of afraid of me. And you know what? Just because I can, we're going to go ahead and give ourselves plus 15% infantry combat ability. Oh, my boats. My boats need to stay at home. They can't win. This is not a fight that you can win, boats, okay? You will die. You will die. Now, let's check our mission tree, because I know that we got new missions. So we can get moving towards that. Where are you? We should have gotten new missions. Maybe they haven't popped up yet. We might be just waiting for an event to fire. Goblins flee from our country. Okay, we got rebels right here, and we have people to deal with them. I'm not sure that's the most efficient stack you could ever create, but it's a stack. It'll hurt if it engages my troops on these mountains. That I will give you. Yeah. Can I get out of here? I sure can. Yeah, we're not going to take this mountain fight. There's literally no reason for me to do that. I will stand on this highlands, though. If they want to fight me in this area, then we can do that. They're probably going to move down towards this 40k, though. Study of magnification. So this is our next part of our mission tree. In quiet times, dwarven children have long played the game of Hislazanares. In this game, they compete to carve a chosen rune into a rock such that no other child can find it, combining dexterity and cunning to carve the smallest and most inconspicuous rune possible. To assist in both the carving and the examination, they tied together discarded glass lenses and shards of our glassworks to use as impromptu magnifying glasses. Inspired by this process, the Enlightened 10 have tasked the scientists with Orlghelovar with applying the great strides we have made in glass research to the study of magnification, offering great rewards to any who can produce a device powerful enough to locate their own specially carved rune on the floor of a grand cavern. The Enlightened 10, confident in our scientists, have already begun drafting plans to use such a device, including in the examination of our own specialty glass and in furthering our understanding of the world around us. Get to those resources immediately. Alright, hope of a scientist. We have at least 500 monies. It has already been several years since we agreed to fund research into magnification. So far, the findings presented to the Enlightened 10 have been too expensive, too impractical, and too unreliable to be of any real use. Only time will tell if such technology is even possible. Still, we hold out hope that the next candidate coming before the Enlightened 10 has achieved this seemingly impossible dream. Hope of a desperate man. Today, a gnomish inventor, Graham Glassgrinder, has come to petition the Enlightened 10. He is disheveled, with a tattered gnomish cap perched precariously upon his head and an acrid smell following him throughout the hall. In a long speech punctuated with many stutters and much fidgeting, he claims to have reached a new understanding of the refraction of light, allowing him to create the magnification device desired by the council. All he needs is a generous sum of money and a dedicated supply of glass lenses crafted perfectly to his specifications, and he will revolutionize the field forever. Or so he says. However, the council has investigated his past and discovered some worrying signs. He previously convinced the council that he was on the cusp of a breakthrough in producing cheap self-cleaning glass implements, only to squander all the funds provided to him to produce only a single glass spoon, which promptly shattered when exposed to a hot bowl of stew. This incident is part of a worrying pattern, as time and time again he has failed to deliver on his promises, but this time he assures the council he has the problem in hand. With the Enlightened 10 split straight down the middle on whether or not to fund this project, they have turned to President Orm Thundersteel for the final decision. I trust him. Fund Graham Glassgrinder for his research, or fool me once. No, we're going to give him the money. I believe. Okay, you know what? Graham Glassgrinder, it's your time to shine. Magical glass. So we have 5,000 monies, and we own a Damestier province and a manufactory. Or no, it's one or the other. Perfect. Our recent breakthroughs have allowed some of our more creative scientists to begin tinkering with new types of glass alloys, combining the qualities of glass with the properties of other materials. The most promising finding is magical glass, imbued with tiny fragments of Damestier during the smelting process to produce a glass capable of amplifying magic itself. Their progress so far has impressed the council, but to further develop this technology, the researchers require a steady supply of Damestier, either from a domestic source or from foreign trade. Till the end of the game, we get minus 10% construction time. Cool. Let's just move you guys down, because I'm pretty sure they're going to go after these guys, and I will take this fight. Start moving you down as well. Yeah, he's scared. He's scared. He can't take the heat. He can't take the heat. He knows he can't beat us in a straight-up fight. Like, there's just no way. There's just simply no way about it. He is going to get thrashed. Okay, well, that's very rude. So we're going to burn that, and then we're going to all collapse in on this farmlands here, including you. Go ahead and leave one troop and force march in. Like, those 4,000 troops are dead. Yes. Oh. Hold on. Wait a minute. I didn't expect him to bring his entire army there. Okay. Well, everybody in. Everybody in. Get there. Go, 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 go. Morale of armies is actually fine here. Yeah, we're good. We're good. All right, you go ahead up to that. You can make your way down here. He didn't even bring everyone in. Hey, that is... this may be Highlands, but that's 30,000 cannons, so... Yeah, thanks for letting me wipe 30,000 cannons. Appreciate it. We'll never turn that down. Never turn that down. All right, you can go here. We can just barrage these as well. I don't know why it wasn't. We've got plenty of points. And we will get this done. He may be trying to contest this again. He is, unfortunately. I really, really, really don't want to take this fight. It'll be a fight on the 30th, and we'll be gone on the 30th. Who moves first, though? That's the question. Actually, he has 60,000 cannons here. He has 60,000 cannons here. I think we win this fight. I think we win this fight. Yeah. You got a better stack than that. Better stack than that. I'm not worried about Gilcalis or anything like that. They're inconsequential when it comes to this war. Okay. Switch you guys up. Get these two things occupied. Move you down here. Alright, just waiting on grabbing this fort. Hopefully sooner rather than later. There we go. Move up to Satarash. You two are going to chase this stack down. It's a good stack. Ooh, but if I can catch them on this grassland here with a decent general, yeah. Our guys are just so strong. Is this mountains? It is mountains. There's no reason to take a defensive penalty or an offensive penalty in the mountains. That would be a little bit throwing. Just a little bit, though. It's tempting. Very tempting. But I will not. I will simply follow them wherever they may go. Okay, you're going to another mountain. That doesn't really help me. I kind of wanted to fight you outside the mountains. Okay, he's sitting in these mountains. He's going up into highlands. You can't run forever. Well, he tends to disagree. Okay, you're just dumb. Cool. Cool, thanks. You're dead. You're not making it out of that one. No shot. No shot you're going to survive this. I wish you a very nice... We didn't stack wipe that? Really? Come on. Come on. You got to be kidding me on that one. That was an easy stack wipe. Easy stack wipe. At least it should have been. Whatever. It was good for us. All right, we have these two mountain forts that are very annoying. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we want to do here for our thing. Can I convince you to break your alliance? I know that I tried before and you said no. Maybe now you will. If I use my favors with you to break your... Well, we're at war. No. So the peace deal is we're going to force them to give up their guarantee on Kumarkand. And we are going to take this province at the very least. Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of development. It is a lot of development to take just this much. Though there is an argument to be made to coming out and taking these two mountain provinces. Just because they're very, very annoying to get through. Like, these are actually really good forts for them. Like, they have this entire mountain range here. Which maybe that's where we make our potential border in the end. Is something like that. And then up through Bulwar. Kind of like to here. And we just own all of, like, this section of Bulwar. Well, I guess at that point, you might as well just own this. Right? We just split it with Segdir. Which, that is something else we could do. Is just split it right now. And just cut Segdir off from owning anything else. Because we'll take this from Kumarkand in the next war. I kind of like that more. Yeah, it's less trade power right now, but it secures what we're going to want to have. And maybe rebels pop up and ruin his day. Who knows? Who knows? Ugly borders temporarily for better borders later on. You like it? I don't really care if you don't. We're doing it anyways. Poiuymew gone wild. Ooh. That plan might be ruined, though, if Segdir occupies anything. Yeah, I didn't really think about that one. Let's go ahead and send our guys to get these occupations as quickly as possible. He has so many mountain forts here. So many. He built forts in the wrong spot. There's no threat to the south, but there's a threat to the north. But now I got to go through them anyways. So I guess in the end, they're good forts. If they're annoying the enemy, then yeah, that's a success. We have a general down. Which one? Whatever one was over here, I think. We can hire another one. Ooh, that is a nice general. 6.562. Thank you very much. Do we have any cannons up here? No. We are cannonless. Okay, well, get all of that occupied. And we'll wait for a cannon stack to be available. Here's one now. We'll send you over here. Oh, no, this is the guy that died. Okay, well, let's hire another general. Not as good. And we have a 3 siege here, so we'll send him over. And then we'll send these 8 to occupy the rest of the Drollus Peninsula. We're about to max out on admin points, it looks like. I don't really want to take tech, though. Not before we take a lot of land like this, so I'll just buy down inflation. It's fine. Alright, that is another siege down. We will keep Orem Thundersteel, of course. You know what? We'll develop with admin. It is honestly worth it, because remember, the command took Economic Hegemon, and I would like to take it away from them. Monthly income is less than me. So I think they have less than I do. How? Why? But also how? Also, Dame's Tier hold. Good for them. Because the command owns a lot of land. Arkellen is very strong. Oh, they're out with Buvari. Yeah, that's a pretty common alliance. They usually team up together. Okay, so if I wanted to take that away from the command, how much money do I need to make? Income comparison. None. I click the button. Do I have to click the button or... Oh, no, I have to beat them in a war. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to do that. I don't want to fight the command. That sounds terrible. It's the command. They'll just keep throwing troops at me forever and ever and ever. And I don't even have good choke points on them right now. Maybe we'll do a war with them, but it looks like we were too slow to get Economic Hegemon, and it sucks because they didn't actually have the income. There must have been something that just gave it to them temporarily, but now we can't have it at all. So that's okay though. It's not a huge deal. Not a huge deal. All right, go ahead and get all of those built up, build that up, and get those going as well. Centers of trade. I think someone mentioned that I missed a center of trade somewhere. To upgrade? Aha, yep, here it is, in Rayuel. I don't remember who said it in the comments, but thank you. I will have to upgrade that after the war, because I can't do it during the war. That is illegal. That is very, very, very illegal. Okay, you go and get the rest of the peninsula going. There we go. Sad Sir has fallen. Now we can send our guys to get all of this occupied in here. Then we're going to send this stack back, because I know they have troops over here we need to take care of. So we'll send them back to deal with these issues. It should not be a big deal, because I doubt they even have the wherewithal to organize together to siege down a single fort, except for this one, apparently, which is still level 2. That's illegal. You cannot have a level 2 fort, so we're going to have to upgrade that or something. Or something. All right, we're still waiting on the research from that guy to see what we are to do. Yep, in the middle. Ancient unreadable text, thank you very much. More admin points. Love to see it. Decisions is just artifice capacity breakdown. 50, okay. Well, we can turn that off. Right, once we get coal, I think we have a couple of coal provinces. We can have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it's not as many as I thought it was. We could have up to 4 coal provinces when that time period comes around. I think we will get to coal. So that'll be interesting. Also, Astaire didn't take much from Barmond in here. Yeah, I think we really do need to start focusing on the deep woods to get as much of that as possible into a trade company. We're almost good to peace out of this war as well. We are very, very close. Go ahead and force march up here. I don't think they're going to let us across the strait again, but hey, who knows? Maybe they will. They did last time. So why not this time as well? And we'll keep these 40k back here to deal with anyone that might show up somehow. You know, landings and whatnot. You can just kind of go back to the hold and chill. Actually, no. We could just start the next war, to be fair. All right, there's our colony. Cool. Make sure that is cord on up. How many troops are we looking at here? Yeah, 61,000. They just cannot take the Orlghelovar heat. That is just the simple truth. The simple, simple truth. I need to build a spy network on Kumarkand. So let's go ahead and do that. Build spy network here. I'm going to hold off on declaring this war. We might, and I highly doubt it, but we might be able to pull in Gore Ozenbrog into it and then we don't have to lose them as an ally when we attack Kumarkand. Small chance, very small chance, but it's a chance nonetheless. And if we keep our dwarven allies, I would like to. Improvements in trade technology, that's great. Make sure we're not taking attrition here for no reason. We'll take the points. Goblins free from country, okay. Let's go ahead and summon the diet. Let's make sure that you have a cathedral. No, that's more important. I just want to get our Republican tradition back up. All right, 86% war score. They are willing to give me 90. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. Okay. 95. 98. Yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. We get one of the forts, which is honestly pretty good. Honestly, pretty good. Go ahead and keep sieging down stuff in here. They do have a lot of troops here, but I don't know if they're going to be confident enough to move them out towards me. We'll see. Let's ask Jaxus. Yep. All right, cool. So that gives us the max amount of money here. We are breaking their guarantee over Kumarkand. Life is good. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Another successful war against Elysna. Go ahead and core all of that up. And, you know, we could take Diplotech early here, and I will. I think I will. I like taking Diplotech 23 early to get Imperialism. It's just such a good CB. Such a good CB, especially when we don't have religious ideas. It just means that we don't have to spend Diplo points on anything except for important things. No! Segdir! No! We could have been friends. We could have been friends. You could have owned the terrible parts of Bulwar, and I could have owned the good parts of Bulwar. Like good friends. But you have chosen the path of death. If this is the path you wish to embark upon, I warn you, I have the nationalism CP, and I am not afraid to use it. I will use it. I have been waiting for it for quite some time. And now it may be the opportunity for me to do it. All right, lending a helping hand. Graham Glassgrinder is late. He had promised to deliver his new magnifier prototype to Enlightened 10 more than a week ago. Incensed by another apparent waste of state funds by the gnome, a group of soldiers were sent to forcibly bring him before the council with clear orders that he would either present an invention or be sentenced to hard labor to work off his debts. However, upon arriving at his residence, they found a ruined and gutted dwelling with Glassgrinder nowhere to be seen. Following a tip from a neighbor, he was located wandering deliriously on a nearby road, necessitating a temporary halt to supply services to retrieve him. On the way back to the capital, he appeared to regain his senses and begged for forgiveness. As he tells it, he had only been unable to deliver on his previous inventions as a cartel of powerful artificers had forced him to pay them irregular stipends in exchange for protection. These same artificers had threatened him into silence, taking credit for his inventions, and when he took on the newest project, hoping to complete it without them knowing, they tore his dwelling apart and stole his prototypes, including the working magnification device. Naturally, we did not believe these convenient excuses at first, but after enough groveling, we gave in and began to interview other scientists who had received state funding. Quickly, we discovered that many were elusive, visibly nervous, and some even broke down into tears upon questioning. The very same artificers had been siphoning state funds from our scientists for years, taking advantage of their meek and eccentric nature to avoid detection. Those scientists who have confessed to being victimized have been returned to their dwellings with empty promises of protection and orders to remain silent for now. We cannot afford to make any overt moves against a cartel controlling an unknown number of Orlghelovar's foremost researchers, as their knowledge is of critical importance to our nation. We must quickly yet stealthily investigate this cartel and determine the extent of their control before they realize anything is amiss. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got some sneaky artificers, huh? I'm not seeing any new missions, so I'm assuming that there's going to be another thing. Another event. All right, well, move everybody on back home. I don't think we need this fort anymore. No, we don't. This and this is perfectly fine, so you can get deleted. We'll keep this fort here for now. Same thing with this one. Though, eventually I probably want to move this fort to here. It is grasslands, but there's not much we can do about that. And we have this mountain fort, and probably take that from Segdir. We'll see. We shall see. I think that is a good spot for us to end it for today. So, another war against Elysna. Again, terrible borders for now, but worth it in the end when we are able to secure this part of Bulwar. And we're just going to add everything in here to trade companies, I think, and just make a bunch of money from trade. That's the whole point of this. It's just more trade money. More. And we'll do the same thing in the Deep Woods as well. But that is going to do it for today. I would like to thank you all for watching. and I hope to see you in the next one.